there, my beautiful friends of love and light. Welcome to my sacred space. It's Raven, and tonight I wanted to do a review of both the Beneath the Moon book as well as the Tarot of the Divine. Both are by Yoshi Yoshitani. Actually, you can get the deck by itself if you're just interested with tarot. It does come with a guidebook, so it does have the meanings of each of the cards, and so yeah, the book is actually not really necessary if you're not keen on getting a fairy tale book. But if you are, then it's actually a really nice read. I do read it at night before going to bed, and I think it's very interesting and it brings me back to my childhood. Now, I think we'll go ahead first with the tarot, okay? So let's put this here. I'll put it on the side. So this is the deck. So I got this from a bookstore. I was walking around and I saw that they have this, and for a while it was unavailable on Amazon. And so when I saw this, I immediately just got it. It has a little bit of a ding right there, but that's fine. So I think this deck is actually very underrated, I guess, because, well, no, actually a lot of people are raving and are very very happy about this deck, and I clearly see why. For the price point, it's such a steal. That's what I'm gonna say. Okay, so we have another cameo. Okay, babe, please go down. Okay, I apologize. He's kind of like he is resisting, so let's just please just stay there. Okay, cool, thanks. All right, going back, so this is Tarot of the Divine, a deck and guidebook, and as you can see, I'm gonna bring it closer. I mean, there's cat here. No, okay, I'm gonna bring it closer to the camera so that you can see that this is actually linen. Okay, so it is a really nice box. I keep all of my decks in boxes because I think it's a great way for me to keep them on my bookshelf, and it's just easier for me to pull them out. Not, instead of like before I had silk bags that my mom made for me, but I just decided to, keep at least the decks that I still have, like on with the boxes here. I just keep them on inside the boxes themselves so that it's easier for me to see what's inside. Anyway, going back. So here it says, the path to enlightenment is unique for each of us, but many of the lessons we learn are shared stories passed among cultures and generations. Okay, so it is by Clarkson Potter Publishers. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry for the noise. Okay, never mind. So here, I'm gonna show you the sides. So it has this gold print, moon cycles here at the bottom, just the moon cycles. It's generally a pretty deck. Like even the box is just stunning. Okay, and then you have two sample cards, and then when you open it up, it doesn't have any magnetic flap or closure, or so it's just basically like a usual box that you open with sideways. And then the guidebook is very simple, as you can see. Okay, so it's not that thick, but it does go on the details or the descriptions or the meanings of each of the cards. Okay, regardless if it's a minor or major arcana, it's like this. The format it is like this, but what I like about it is in full color, so that's really interesting. So let's start first. It says, welcome listener, seeker, and speaker. And then here Yoshi Yoshitani talks about the set of cards that she has. So she explains like how to read the tarot, and then the suits, and then numerology if you're interested in that as well, or if you use it with your reading. So that's something that you need to, or would you would like to learn as well. So it's here. And then she tells about how she came up with this idea, and it's like an homage to the stories that were told growing up. And she like how do I say it, incorporated stories from all over the world. Okay, so here she has some spreads. Okay, 1 card, 3 card spread, 5 card spread. Okay, and then she goes directly on to the card meanings. So as you can see, major, it doesn't have a break. So that's what I noticed about this card. Hang on. There's no table of contents as well, but you can always, it's a small book, so you can always flip. But here you can see, where is it? Okay, so here we have major arcana and then the world, right? And then immediately it goes on to the suits or the minor arcana, and it goes straight to the cups without a break. And I don't mind it at all, excuse me, but I just noticed that most decks would, or most guidebooks would have that. I'm not really judging or anything, I'm just saying things that I noticed for anyone who's interested to know. And then, so in the guidebook, like for example, let's see. Here, she talks about, for example, oh, she changed pentacles to coins as well. So for example, here, oh, okay, Nana Huatsin. Nana Huatsin. Okay, I'm sorry if I'm not saying it correctly, but this is a story about, this is from Aztec mythology from Mexico. And then she goes on to the meaning of the cards, and she has the keywords for the upright and keywords for the reversed meanings in case, you would like to have some background information about this. She did leave like one sentence. Nana Huatzin must determine when it is right to be patient and when it is better to scrap everything to start fresh. So, sorry, it goes on like that. So, like a line for the meaning of the card: the devil goes into the ego, lusting for unnecessary or harmful things, unwilling to leave negative situation. It is a dragon sitting upon a pile of gold it does not need, a person setting a forest on fire for their own gain. So it's kind of like the whole paragraph here is not just restricted to the description of or to the meaning of the card, but also it talks a little bit about the actual myth or the image itself, and just some of those things. So yeah, that's how it looks like. This is a very gorgeous guidebook. I mean, I do like it. It's light, you can bring it anywhere. And then, yeah, hang on, let me just see if there's anything else that I would like to share. See, like for example, with the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Cups represents the surface of the subconscious. So that's the meaning of like the Queen of Cups, right? And then the goddess Yamoha connects those on the land to the depth of the spiritual plane. So that's about the goddess, this person from this is a Yoruba deity from Nigeria. And then she is mysterious but also a kind and caring mother. So it's she kind of like, so it varies, actually the description varies. Sometimes she just describes the card itself or why she used it, and then sometimes she talks a little bit, like a tiny bit about excuse me, the reason why she used this specific deity or this story for that card. Okay, so it goes on like that until the end of the guidebook, and that's it. Nothing else, very straight to the point. Okay, and then here, so this is the original print for 2020. Okay, stay. Yep. Sorry. Okay, so let's go into the deck. So the deck, oh wow, look at the box first. I love the midnight blue color, and it has this ribbon, so it's a really nice touch. I like that. Okay, let's close it, put it here. And then to go on to the cards, mine came in a little bit bent. I'm not sure. When I opened it, it was still, with the wrap and everything, but it is bent like this, but a little, just a little. I'm not sure if you can even see it, but it is quite, just a little bit concave. Okay. As for the cardstock, it is a really nice cardstock. It's sturdy. Okay. It is linen, which I love. I love handling this card. It just feels really nice. Okay, so since it's linen, there's gonna be some sort of sheen to it, but it's nothing that will actually be I don't know, like it's nothing that will give too much glare. Okay, I guess except for the backing, because it's just, or maybe it's not catching the light correctly. Anyway, so I'm gonna give you a full flip through of the cards, but yeah, I just want to show you how it has like this border and some intricate vectors that she used for the side, and then here at the bottom you have the title of the card, and then at the top you have the numerical numerical what? At the top, you have, for the major arcanas, you have the numbers, okay? Because if you can see, for, excuse me, for major arcana, you have the title and the number. For minors, you don't have it, just 7 of coins. Okay, so these are not going to be in order because I've been using them, and the reason why I try not to actually set them in order because I believe that a lot of, well, at least I think there are so many other deck reviews out there that start with the Fool or the major arcana, and some people, would eventually just, if they click on another flip through, they will always see the same cards coming out first, the majors coming out first. And, I feel like maybe some people would, excuse me, at least just for me, I feel like some people would close the review immediately because, they've seen these cards, or, you know, um, they would like to see the others, but are like not really that patient to go through the whole video. So that's the reason why I prefer to keep mine not in order, so that the other cards would actually have the opportunity to be seen. That's strange, but yeah, that's how I am. Okay, so backing really nice. This dark blue with this teal and like this turquoise color that's just really, really, really pretty, partnered with the very nice cardstock, linen cardstock. So you can see it's thick. It's thick. Oh, just for the size, hang on, let me get my, for the size comparison. Sorry, it is same almost. Yeah, just a hairline different from um, just a tiny, tiny, tiny bit smaller than the original Rider-Waite deck. Okay, so let's start with the flip through. Okay. So as you can see, or as you saw through with the flip through, the cards are very vibrant and they tend to like stick to a specific color, mostly teal. Okay, but some do have other colors, and I love how they were able to incorporate other colors but still retain the overall theme, which is kind of like teal. You know, they would still have it there. And of course, this is going to be a diverse deck because it is based off of stories from all over the world and, you know, almost every culture, I guess. Maybe not all, but excuse me, at least most of them are well represented. Even Cambodia is here, which is pretty awesome. And then you have like, oh, because I stayed in Cambodia for a while and I've been through the temples and everything, so that it holds a special place in my heart. Okay, so here you have like the really nice mixture of purple and teal, and I just love the color scheme of this deck. Um, what else? Oh, yeah, the Apsaras. Okay, as you can see, you know the deck is not really based off of the Rider Waite Smith system. Some of them are like the Ten of Cups. You know, you would still see kind of like the rainbow with the cups, but the others are just not really that representative of the here. Yes, but the others are not. Like for example, this one, King of Coins, of course, King of Coins, Tower. Yes, the others are really different. But it doesn't matter, you know. I mean, this is a gorgeous deck, regardless. Um, okay, few fonts. Yeah, you have the ones there, right? But so there. And on to the book. Okay, I just wanted to put this out here because the Ipsara, they're just gorgeous. They're supposed to be celestial dancers that were sent down here to entertain the ancient Khmer kings and queens. So there you go. But now, if you go to like Cambodia, like Siem Reap, and go to the temples and everywhere, you would see Apsara dancers. There would be like shows every night in major hotels or in other places. You would see Apsara dancers all dressed up like this, really, you know, with the funky headdresses and everything, and they would just dance with, like they do have a step, and it's what they're saying is that the Apsaras is kind of like the Cambodian ballet, because for you to learn this dance, you would have to do like 4 years of consistent training. Each step is like it's I think 2,000 different like hand gestures or something. I don't really remember. It's been a while, but yeah. So that's what I like. Now onto the book. Let's select a different card. Oopsie. Let's select a card. And we can look at the description from the guidebook and the book. Oops. Okay. Before we head and before we go and discuss the book, I'm sorry, I'm just exhausted today. I'm really tired. So before we go and discuss the book, I just wanted to show you the meaning of this card from the guidebook. Okay, so we have 3 wands. Where are you? Where are you? Okay, there you go. 3 of wands. All right. The Enchanted Pig. This is oh, and I love how she explains, or how Yoshi Yoshitani wrote where the story originated from. You know, like it's pretty cool to see. So if you would like to do some further research, then it's a good thing. So here you have the Enchanted Pig from Romania. It's a Romanian fairy tale, and the 3 wands. The description goes like, the 3 of Wands represents hard work, and travel. The princess takes a long journey to rescue her prince, making sacrifices and surviving trials along the way. If she stays motivated, her efforts will be rewarded. For the upright, self motivation, freedom, reward, romance, and reversed, returning home, wallowing, frustration, and delays. Now, actually, I don't think all of the stories are here. I'm not sure. I really don't remember. Gosh. Okay. I haven't really finished the whole book. I think I went up to the like one fourth. So let's see if the Three of Wands. What's her name again? The Enchanted Pig. Hang on, let me check. So, hang on a sec. The Enchanted Pig. The Enchanted Pig. There you go. One number 133. Apologies, I am really tired. Okay. Okay, oopsie. Let's see. So there you go. So this is a really nice book. It has the full page, like a full page of just a photo of the tarot card, and then here the story itself. So it's just 2 pages per folklore, one for the full photo of the image and one for the story itself. Okay, so I'm gonna set aside now the tarot cards and the guidebook. Just hang on a second. God, I feel like I'm getting sick. I don't know why. I hope I'm not. I'm not getting sick. I don't want to get sick. Okay, so onto the book. So I'm gonna try to move it a little bit further. Okay, because this is a big book. Okay, it's pretty heavy too. So this is a hardcover book. Let's change the light. Okay, hardcover. Okay, on the side it has the same Faces of the Moon. Okay. In this riveting collection, beloved fairy tales, cultural fables, ancient mythologies, and inspirational deities are brought to life, including Rapunzel, Our Lady of Guadalupe, Turandot, the Crane Wife, and dozens more. Yoshi Yoshitani retells 78 delightful stories paired with lush and enchanting illustrations. Okay, so she did talk about all of the. Oh, yeah, it's I was thinking about the Legendary Ladies Goddess deck. Okay, I think yeah, this one has 58 goddesses, but the guidebook I never really got to purchase the book, the accompanying book for this one. I haven't really seen it back on Amazon, but that one has I think just less goddesses. Okay, I'm sorry for that. So she did explain all of the myths or all of the cards. Okay, so really nice. What do you call this? I forgot this. Um, no, it's not interior, but I forgot the parts of the book. I just remember the spine. But yeah, so the first page is really pretty with the moon cycles, and she's stuck to her theme, the teal color. I don't know, I just love it. I do love this color anyway, so maybe that's me being sort of like biased to it. But yeah, it has this really nice paper. Okay, so it says Beneath the Moon, Fairy Tales, Myths, and Divine Stories from Around the World. And this is by Yoshi Yoshitani by 10 Speed Press, um, excuse me, California, New York. Okay, and then she has a table of contents. Pretty, isn't it? I love how colors are just so vibrant and they would just really grab you. Oh yeah, the La Llorona. Okay, so here you have like a red, so that's different. Okay, and the moon. So she, okay, here in the introduction, that's where she actually explained why she came up with this idea. She said that she grew up between two cultures, like, so like in a multicultural household. Her father's side was actually from Japan, and then her mom is from the States. So there you go. She was introduced to like stories from Japan when she was a child. Of course, whenever when we were kids, we would be told stories like sorry, bedtime, bedtime stories by our parents or like the elders or grandparents, and would tell us stories of different cultures, right? And I remember when I was a kid, I did have like this library. My mom had this library full of different books, and yeah, so I would just spend hours upon hours just reading books there. That was before we had everything available on our phones. So here, she started with I'm not sure what her order is as regards to the storyline. It's not alphabetical. It's also not in accordance to the cards in the tarot, but to just started with Scheherazade of 1001 Nights. So this is from Turkey. I do apologize if I feel a little bit, if I sound a little bit drowsy or anything. I did take this cold medicine, so I guess that's the reason why I'm kind of like sleepy already. But yeah, I'm not really that feeling great. So there you go, The Nightingale. I remember reading this when I was a kid from one of my fairy tale books, and it's a nice feeling to actually go back to the stories that you read when you were a kid as an adult. So yeah, Anansi, I like it. I do. I've read about Anansi in Neil Gaiman's novels, and I do love Neil Gaiman. Oh my god! So I've read about Anansi there. So I'm quite familiar with some of the stories here as well. Of course, Little Mermaid, everyone, the Crane Wife, Timbuktu, the Sun. I would actually read for my cats. Okay. So there. So that is how the book looks like. It is very good. The pages are nice. They're not thin, like flimsy. They use like a very nice paper, somehow like similar to magazines, but not that thin. So it's a really nice book. I would say, if you don't really need to have this book if you want to, use the tarot. I wouldn't really say that this is a must-have, but it's nice to have. Okay, it's not a must, but it's nice to have. So there, and there are so many pages, like extra pages that just shows this. Maybe you can write a note or whatever, and that this is about the author. So that's the cartoon version of Yoshi Yoshitani. So let's just read a little. Is an illustrator based in California who's done work for the Walt Disney Company, Image Comics, Valiant Comics, IDW Publishing, DreamWorks Animations, and Rebellion Publishing. So, she's done a lot for these big animation companies in the past. So that explains why, these are really, really nice. Like, she's very talented. And then, you have the index over here. Yeah, you don't have like, how do I say it? You don't have an explanation as to how she there was no explanation as to how she arranged these stories, like in what order, but you do have an index, and you do have the. Okay, hang on. Okay, a little bit of information, first edition. So you do have the table of contents as well. Okay, so should you get both? I mean, I already answered what I think. I think this you can. If you get this one, this is already good. It's a great deal in itself. But this is just, I think, $18. So, I mean, if you are interested in fairy tales and folklores, and if you would like to know a little bit more about the characters and the stories that she used, if you're not familiar with them, and if you're not satisfied with the one or one liner, or not really one liner, but one sentence description or introduction to the cards stories, then yeah, I would say go ahead and purchase the book. Okay, so that is my review of Beneath the Moon book and Tarot of the Divine by Yoshi Yoshitani. If you enjoy this video, please let me know. And if you already have this, let me know what you think. And that's it. If you like this video, please give it a like. Please subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care, you guys. Oh, and take medicines. Stay safe, stay healthy, and try not to get sick, okay? Bye.